Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility on this Wednesday, on New Review Day. Reviewing new releases across all the different genres that we cover here on the channel. Today is no exception. We've got here the fourth studio album from this Swedish band. It's their first album in a few years, right? 4 years. It follows up their Holy Moly album, which was on Nuclear Blast Records. They now appear to be off Nuclear Blast Records. And they're on, Throwdown, which is a division of BMG. Blues Pills. Birthday is the name of the album. All right. As you can see there by the picture, of course, lead vocalist Ellen Larson, very pregnant during the recording of this album here. As you can see there again as well. Let's take a look at the booklet, which is basically just the same photographs that I've already shown you, and lyrics. All right, that's basically it. Like I said, this follows Holy Moly from 2000. The last one before that was Lady in Gold in 2016. Then the self-titled Blues Pills came out in 2014. In the band, we've got right now, like we said, Ellen Larson on vocals, Zach Anderson on guitar, drummer is Andre Kvartstrom, bass Christopher Schander, and someone named Baby L does backing vocals on the album. Who that might be, I don't know. Is Baby L her baby? Did she have the baby once the album was finished? I don't know. It doesn't really say. And this was produced by Freddie Alexander, recorded at a house somewhere in the Swedish countryside. Okay, that works for me. Anyway, if you're unfamiliar with Blues Pills, they have been around, like I said, they've been around for a number of years now. Their debut album came out in 2014, although I think they released their first EP, came out shortly before then. So about a decade they've been around. Very much a retro 70s, late 60s, early 70s, psychedelic, bluesy, hard rock band. Their earlier albums, much more in kind of like the like Free, the band Free, that sort of vein, because of course they had a really hot guitar player early on in their career, Dorian Soro. I never knew how to pronounce his name. He was teenage guitar phenom who played with the band until 2018, and their music had a much more guitar-oriented sound when he was in the band. He, to me, was like a young Paul Kossoff, really, really terrific guitar player. Since he has left the band, we've got now Zach is basically, who was the bass player at the time, now taking over all guitar work on the album. He's a fine player, too. But I have found that now with Zach as the main guitar player, the music has become less kind of guitar-oriented, much more shorter songs, vocal-based, but very good, right? So we've got, how many tracks on here? We've got 11 tracks on here. As you can see, it's listed as side A and side B, I guess to kind of mimic a slab of vinyl, right? I find this album is less kind of that like 70s blues rock and more kind of like late 60s pop rock, garage rock, psychedelic rock, and a lot of real modern elements as well. Again, this is under the BMG umbrella now. If I was BMG, I would push this shit to the moon. You know it's not going to happen, though, right? Because a Swedish band here in the States is not going to get pushed as, the new upcoming superstars, even though there's a lot of stuff on this album that seems ready-made for more modern musical sensibilities and taste. This is a very accessible album, short, punchy tracks. The title track, Birthdays, is a lot of fun, really good. Don't You Love It? Bad choices. Some of the lyrics are kind of dark on this album, and I'm pretty sure she wrote all the lyrics, or most of them anyway, and that is about making bad choices. Top of the Sky, Like a Drug, another one about maybe a relationship where, people are maybe connected for all the wrong reasons and they're attached to each other like they would be attached to a drug. Piggyback Ride is a lot of fun. That's a really good rocker. Again, it's got this kind of like garage, psychedelic rock, late 60s, early 70s kind of feel to it. Holding Me Back, another good up-tempo rocker. using the F word quite a bit in this song. A couple tracks on here where she's doing that. Just kind of sounds out of place for whatever reason. Let's see. Somebody Better. Shadows is a really cool kind of bluesy tune. Somebody Better. Kind of a little more laid back bluesy. There's like a Janis Joplin vibe going on. Some of this stuff. She's got a really, really good voice. I Don't Want to Get Back, On That Horse Again, and What Has This Life Done to You is another pretty cool track on the album. It's like 39 minutes and change, right? It's just under 40 minutes of an album. There's a like lack of like guitar solos and any kind of extended instrumentation at all, unlike some of their earlier things. Very short, snappy, accessible, catchy, like rock songs. It's really good. I'm a little disappointed though, because like I've come to expect like certain things from this band, and I think they're going in a direction that ultimately, hopefully, in a perfect world, might lead to more success for them. I don't know if it's as interesting to me though, and what I like to listen to and what I want to listen to from these guys. But I really can't say anything bad about this album because her vocals are spectacular. If you've ever seen, I've never seen them live, but if you've seen like video clips of them, live stuff, even their videos, I mean, she's a dynamo on stage. She's got stage presence, and she's belting out the stuff. And like I said, these songs are catchy. They're up-tempo, most of them, and, you know, very, very accessible. There's lots of hooks all over the place. You know, anybody who's into more kind of modern rock, alternative rock, that sort of thing, would probably really dig this a lot. You know, the blues purists or the people who really like, you know, 70s like blues rock, the more adventurous stuff that they did early in their career, might find this a little too commercial sounding. Right, but I think it's definitely more commercial sounding than like some of the stuff that Lucifer's been doing, even though that's, you know, very accessible too. This is even more so. But again, I can't not recommend this because it's just really, really enjoyable and good. It's just and the songs, like I said, they're catchy, loads of hooks. I dig it. You know, it's one of those situations where you kind of want something different, but you can't deny that something is actually pretty damn good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 star. This is a band that I always want to rank higher than that, and I kind of like, you know, it's been a few years, and I was kind of like, oh, new Blues Pills, and then I'm listening to it, and I'm like, yeah, this is good, but it's not really what I want from them. But the more you listen to it, the more you're like, but it is really, really good, right? So yeah, your mileage may vary. If you like the earlier Blues Pill stuff, you might have some issues with this, but if you just like good, fun, up-tempo, psychedelic garage rock, pop, bluesy type of modern stuff, it's hard to find any fault with this. The vocals are great, good rhythms, it's just catchy stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. Blues Pills, Birthday. All right. It's like she's just ready to give birth. Probably when they did all this photography, she was probably just ready to have the baby, is my guess. So anyway, if you've already checked it out, let us know what you think, and visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.